As William and Kate begin the next stage of their lives together, it's a new start for Herald reporter Helen McArdle. She can now tell the story of the time she lived in the same hall of residence at St Andrews. So Helen, university life with Prince William and Kate Middleton, what was that like?
When I think back to it, obviously at the time Kate was a normal person. She wasn't a celebrity as she is today. She was very much one of the other residents, but it was apparent from very early on. Will arrived, or Will Wales as he was known, arrived after Freshers' Week. Obviously there had been massive speculation during Freshers' Week as to what hall of residence he would stay in, and it did turn out to be St Salvator's, and we were sworn to secrecy, sworn not to speak to the press, which no one did. But it became very apparent very early on that Kate and Will had a very strong friendship. As you do when you're in a group of about 200 residents, people form their own groups of friends, and they were certainly very close friends within a tight-knit bunch of maybe 6 or 7 that sat together every day at breakfast, lunch, dinner. And it was apparent very early on that they enjoyed each other's company. And although in first year, as I recall, they both had boyfriends and girlfriends elsewhere, not in St Andrews, it was clear that there was the potential for that, and there was speculation from day one from fellow residents that one day they might be a couple and one day we might see Kate and Will marry, which, as things have turned out, is what happened.
What you're describing, Helen, is very much a kind of normal time for William, for Kate, and the rest of you at St Andrews. It
was, yeah. I remember numerous occasions where, Kate had the room next door to me, and I remember numerous occasions coming back from, dinner or the study hall or something, and I would find them outside Kate's door, talking, and they would talk for ages, and they were, he was always down there. And among their group of friends, I would say they were certainly the nicest and the most approachable. Their other friends were very much, Eton boys, the typical, stereotypical of St Andrews, if I dare say. But it was apparent to everyone else that they were the nicest and most approachable and most down to earth among that group. So I think that's why they were drawn to each other. They obviously had a lot in common, shared interests, but also shared temperaments and shared similar personalities. There was massive speculation. It was clear. There's certainly plenty of enjoying life. I think that's for the rest of us and for them. I remember occasions of Will coming back after exams in first year and falling into a bush outside, and I remember seeing that from one of my friend's windows. I remember Kate having to be carried back from a friend after the end of exams and having drunk too much, like everyone else did. So it's little things like that I can remember, and that they experienced like any other student did. And it was an incredibly fun place to go to university, there's no doubt about it, and that's was my experience and my friend's experience, and it would certainly have been theirs.
And now the countdown is underway for the royal wedding of the decade. Charles Fletcher, Herald and Times.